Hey everyone, welcome. How's it going, friends from around the world? If this is your first time here, we're honored to have you with us. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God is great. There are things so sensitive, they're never talked about openly. Too hot to be headlines, too dangerous for anyone to touch. But today, we're pulling back the curtain. We're uncovering hidden truths behind the scenes of power. Stories masked by official statements and buried by media controlled by public opinion. This isn't just some info drop. This is a piece of reality that's been deliberately kept from you. What you're about to hear might make you angry or confused about who to believe. But one thing's for sure. Don't leave this video until we reveal everything. Let's begin with one name. A name that moves silently but leaves destruction in its path. They don't come as soldiers, they move like shadows. They don't attack from outside, but from behind the walls of ordinary people's homes. This all started with one name, Mossad. They don't strike from afar anymore. Now they sneak in and hit Iran from within. Right in the middle of everyday life in Iran, a secret drone facility was built, not on the borders, but deep inside the country. Mossad itself admitted this base was key to launching Operation Rising Lion, which aimed to disable Iran's air defense system that was ready for any attack. When the button was pushed, 200 Israeli fighter jets took off simultaneously, targeting different strategic locations. But the attack didn't just come from the skies. It also came from places no one would expect, civilian homes. A high-ranking IRGC official, Mossad, revealed something shocking. Israel had planted tiny drones inside people's homes without them knowing. These drones stayed silent until they were activated, then directed toward targets, whether security offices, military sites, or even key individuals. Even more terrifying, Mossad's tactics started to resemble ISIS. 5 car bombs exploded in crowded civilian areas. It wasn't just about destroying property, it shattered people's sense of safety and caused panic and distrust among citizens. This is what modern warfare looks like. Not tanks and rockets, but silent terrorism, wrapped in the faces of your own neighbors. Mossad isn't just targeting Iran. They're trying to tear apart the social fabric, break people's morals, and plant fear inside homes. But here's the big question. How far can they go before everything is exposed? The answer? Not as far as they thought, because behind the walls they assumed were weak, there were Iranian spies watching. And when Mossad's network started to move, one by one, they began to fall. In Ray, a 3-story building that looked totally normal turned out to be a covert drone factory. Mossad had turned it into a secret workshop. But they made one big mistake. The Iranian people were watching. With the help of locals, Iranian intelligence discovered suspicious activity. And during the raid, they didn't just find drone parts, they uncovered a fully developed terror plan ready to launch. In Isfahan, another workshop was found. Mossad had rented it through a local front and used the basement to smuggle in drone parts from abroad. Everything was meticulously arranged with one goal, to launch attacks from inside the country. But when Iran's counterintelligence team moved in, the whole operation was exposed. In another major operation, a truck full of suicide drones was intercepted in Tehran's Tawhid tunnel. The drones were programmed and ready to be launched at a secret target. This time, though, Iran moved faster. Even when a Mossad agent tried to commit suicide by drinking poison before being arrested, the attempt failed. He was caught alive by the Revolutionary Guard, and that's when the entire network began to collapse. Iranian police started releasing more shocking footage. Trucks in Alborz and Tehran filled with hundreds of small drones, explosives, and electronic equipment tied to the Mossad network. On Tehran's main highway, another agent was caught smuggling explosives hidden in the back of a small truck. But it wasn't just secret agents. In Khorramabad, a doctor and his son were arrested for allegedly spying on the Imam Ali missile base. It's claimed they gave coordinates directly to Israel. Surveillance evidence backed up the suspicions, and the arrest stunned the public, betrayal coming from such an unexpected profession. The most shocking discovery? An underground base found near the IRGC's main command center, along with a hidden drone workshop. More than 400 Afghans were reportedly involved, either as delivery workers or middlemen. The site was allegedly used to assemble Mossad drones, making it the biggest secret operation Iran has ever dismantled. The final arrest happened in West Tehran in a huge bust. A truck was intercepted carrying small drones and automated launch systems. Before the operation passed to the next stage, Mossad was just about to wrap things up. But Iranian intelligence hit the end button first. All these failures point to one thing: Mossad was overconfident, and Iran wasn't careless anymore. Yes, Mossad infiltrated, but Iran wasn't sleeping behind the scenes. Iran's counterintelligence moved fast and quietly. The Ministry of Intelligence, along with the IRGC's Intel unit, started spreading out their networks. They tracked communication patterns, monitored hidden warehouses, sniffed out unusual logistics movements. But they didn't rush the arrests. They let Mossad agents keep working, just long enough to map out and break the entire network from the inside out. And when the time was right, they struck. Iran isn't acting alone. The people are involved too. Citizen reports have been a key part of this success. Ordinary people are now questioning shady activity and tipping off authorities. While Mossad tried to spread fear, Iran turned it into national awareness. Foreign spies failed to realize they were being watched, closer than they ever imagined. In extreme cases, Iran sends a message loud and clear. Betrayal doesn't go unpunished. Some traitors are reportedly executed, publicly or in secret. It's not just punishment, it's psychological warfare, a clear warning to anyone thinking of playing both sides. For Iran, it's not just revenge, it's a message. We know you're here, and we won't stay silent. Mossad isn't just targeting military sites. They're aiming to destroy the mindset of the Iranian people. They're hoping silent terror will lead to chaos, fear, and mistrust among citizens. But what happened was the opposite. Instead of fear, people became more united. Citizens started protecting each other, calling out suspicious behavior, reporting anything strange, without hesitation. Every Mossad failure fueled a new chapter in Iran's counter-narrative. Iran, now more alert than ever, didn't stay quiet. The government launched a massive media counter-campaign. State media broadcasted one success after another: raids, captured trucks, confessions from agents, exposed warehouses. These weren't just news clips. They were proof that the enemy isn't as powerful as they thought, and the public felt it. Confidence in security agencies went up. People who used to stay silent started speaking out. Israel tried to break morale, but instead it sparked a new wave of strong civil resistance. In the end, Mossad's secret mission backfired. Trying to destroy Iran from within, they accidentally strengthened its social foundation. Mossad came in thinking they'd destabilize Iran, but now they're the ones exposed. Their agents arrested, their networks dismantled, their plan completely collapsed. So now the question becomes, who's really spying on who? They thought Iran was caught off guard. Turns out Iran was watching all along and hit back when no one expected it. This is no longer just a covert op. It's an undeclared shadow war, and every Mossad failure brings the world one step closer to a real conflict. If this secret war keeps escalating, how long until everything blows up out in the open? And when that happens, who'll be left standing? Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to S News, hit the like button, drop a comment, and stay tuned for the next